Hey Onda, thanks for watching Doing Life with Jenny. If you're new here, I'm obviously Jenny, and this is Ruthie. We just moved from the US to Mexico to the state of Hidalgo. Today we have a little house update for you. So the exterior is complete except for the landscaping. It's all been aplanado, which is like smoothing out the walls with like plaster or cement or whatever it is. Then they just added the stonework this week. The only thing, they just have to finish smoothing and painting this out where the electrical box is going to go. Then in the driveway, obviously they're not finished cleaning up because they're not finished, but there will be like decorative rocks in between the cement. Then on this side, yeah, this is where you're gonna play, Ruthie. You're gonna play here. Then I had them add a little patio out here last minute because, Ruthie, come on. This is our bedroom. It's going to have like a sliding door out. A decent sized bedroom by Mexican standards, maybe average to small by US standards. And the closet will go here, it's a built-in. The flooring is done in both bedrooms and bathroom, except for the grout and obviously cleaning up. And they just need to put in the light switches and outlets, but it's ready to rock and roll. In the bathroom we need to just install the vanity, the toilet, and put up the tile in the shower. As you can see, the natural light in here is pretty decent, and this is like late in the day. It's going to start getting dark in less than an hour. This is the guest bedroom. Obviously, we're still missing the doors and the windows. And then they've started the flooring here in the living room and kitchen. This will be the living room area with a huge window and door. For seating, for kitchen seating, I'm just going to have this bar top here. They'll be able to remove the wood supports, I think, tomorrow. And then the kitchen, in the back door, the fridge will go here. I can't see if I'm pointing at the right spot because the tripod is covering up my view. And then the sink will go in this hole, the stove in that empty spot, and then below will be where the cabinets go. It is very typical in Mexican kitchens for you to have this cement and you put the cabinets inside of it. That's standard. I don't know that I'm a huge fan, but whatever. I'm not opposed to it. And then for the countertops, I had chosen a tile, but it didn't work out, so I'm just going to do, what do you call it? Do a polished concrete. It'll be like a very dark gray color. But they messed up the kitchen kind of big time. I made them redo it, okay? As you can see, the kitchen is making this U shape. They had the U shape going. They had this half of the kitchen correct. They had the stove area correct. They started this side correct, but let me put this down. I'll insert some footage to show you what I mean, but they had this go straight back, but the bar was coming here. So there was like this area between the lower counter and the upper counter. It was just wasted space. And then there was just nothing here on this side, but the bar came over a little bit. So this space was unusable 100% unless you put another bar stool here, but that's not what I asked for. I asked for this U shape with all counters, with all cabinets on the bottom, and on the top there won't be any cabinets. I'll just put a couple floating shelves, open shelving, whatever you want to call it. And then the bar top was like super skinny. It was like from here on over, like you just had room to put a plate, but like It barely fit a plate. Like if you would bump your plate or bump your drink, that would be it. But they fixed it, and they fixed it quickly, and now I am happy with what's going on in the kitchen. So today is September 24th. I was supposed to be in by October 1st, but they had to fix the kitchen. And my builder has been absolutely wonderful 99% of the time. But just a couple days ago, I had the carpenter come measure for the closet, and I wanted to verify, hey, I'll be in on or around October 1st, right? Because we want to make sure the windows and the doors and everything are in before we put that kind of thing in. Otherwise, just anybody can walk on in. And he said, yeah, October 1st should be good. So yesterday I verified, is October 1st still looking good? And he's like, no, the second week of October. I'm like, oh, then we're a little behind. He's like, no, we're not behind. I'm like, you've been telling me October 1st for the past 2 months. I'm not mad, but just if it's changed, tell me. And that's when he brought up them fixing the kitchen, which I understand it takes extra time to make corrections, but that's on them. I drew a picture, I explained it, I recorded a video of me explaining the picture, pointing at it. I made a 3D image of it. And he also brought up the fact that I had them add the little patio outside of my bedroom door. Yes, I agree, that took an extra day or two, but since we've poured that, which has been a while now, you've still said October 1st. But yeah, overall, the builder has been incredible. I would say by US standards and by far by Mexican standards. They're really on the ball. But honestly, I'm ready to get in here and get settled. One, because as you've seen in my videos, I have everything crammed in my little apartment. The size of the apartment is not the problem for me. The fact is, like, if I were living in the apartment, I wouldn't have all that stuff that I need for a house. If I were able to take all of that stuff out of my apartment and just have the essentials for living in a little studio, then yeah, it would be fine, but we're cramped in there. And also, once I'm here at the house, it will just give me more opportunities for my job situation. I've seen people needing dog sitters, and then also, since I don't have anywhere to give English lessons at the moment, I've been going to a few houses as well as doing some online. And well, if I have to go to somebody's house, then I lose like the hour before their class and after to get to and from. Not that it takes an hour to get there and back, but I can't schedule a class the hour before or after it. But I look forward to giving you the empty house tour soon, hopefully sooner rather than later, but my guess is the second week of October, I'll be moving on in. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you'd like to see more content about me living in Mexico and building my house here, be sure to subscribe and turn on that notification bell. Adios.